Good afternoon and welcome to the Rise Gala. Good evening and good morning to those of you joining us from all around the world. We're so excited to have you here and just to get this kicked off. It feels like it's been so long since we began planning.
I am Father Jim Martin. Just wanted to say congratulations on all the great work that RISE does for refugees. In the Gospel of Matthew in chapter 25, he talks about what happens when we welcome the stranger. When we welcome the stranger, we're welcoming Jesus.
My name is Anne Strandu, and I founded Refugees in Schools Everywhere, also known as RISE, after almost 25 years of working with refugees, both here in the US and overseas in countries like Kenya and Tanzania and Djibouti and Nepal and Jordan. And I founded RISE because there is a huge need for educational opportunities for refugees and for training and for support.
Next up, we have Sebastian Ajignoya with performances and interviews from the International Orchestra on refugees.
Thank you, Zanera.
Thanks, Zanera. Hi, everybody. My name's Sebastian, and I'm part of tonight's entertainment. I'm the founder of the International Orchestra of Refugees, a graduate student at Harvard University. Although I'm on the East Coast, my doctor says I still bleed maroon and gold. That's right, I'm a rambler. I graduated Loyola University of Chicago in 2016, and I'm thrilled to be back. 5 years after graduation, I still choose to devote my livelihood AMDG style for the greater glory of God. For the students in the room, don't stop after your time at Loyola. So here's a story we're all familiar with. 80 million forcibly displaced persons trapped on a journey with no end in sight. For many, skill sets untapped, dignity deprived, and cultures threatened. Thousands of communities willing but struggling to integrate refugees, preserve their identity, and open new doors. So the question we like to pose here is there a way to save and restore cultures at risk of being lost? With this in mind, we knew that music is critical to the human experience, and with the musician being the keeper of the flame. After completing my degree in biochemistry at Loyola, I learned that my dad was once a refugee musician. Discovering his refugee papers and understanding from him what his journey was like compelled me to start the International Orchestra of Refugees, a nonprofit corporation founded in 2018, whose mission is to connect talented refugee musicians with meaningful opportunities to preserve their cultural heritage, find economic prosperity, and boost social integration. We find refugee musicians locally and connect them globally, be it to other musicians, customers, and sponsors in their community. We not only search for talent, but find ways for it to grow, be valued, and preserved. In the following video, you'll hear two songs. The first being the Refugee Anthem composed by Aryan, a resettled Syrian refugee composer who composed the anthem for the refugee athlete team that was debuted in the 2016 Summer Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. In the second song, you'll see a flag being featured. This flag, designed by Yara Saeed, a Syrian refugee designer with the Refugee Nation, marked the participation of the first ever refugee team in the 2016 Olympic Games. Inspired by the life vests that many brothers and sisters had to wear in their search for a safer land to live. Without further ado, I'm proud to debut a performance dedicated to RISE, featuring an ensemble of refugee musicians right outside Boston, Massachusetts.
So this song is dedicated to RISE, Refugee in School Everywhere.
Et Dieu vous bénisse.
Refugees from all around the world, we salute you. International Orchestra Refugee.
Nice, you guys.
Unacheka nini bwana?
Mimi ndio naisema je.
Awesome. I'd like to introduce. Oh, sorry. Really briefly, I'd like to introduce the leader of the band, Patron, a former refugee resettled here in the United States. Just to introduce him really quickly. Patron, you wouldn't mind saying hi and tell everyone where you're from and just a really brief discussion on your story and refugee journey.
Thank you so much, and I'm very happy to see all of you guys here. Everything is an inspiration from the beginning up to now, and I can't wait to follow the rest. My name is Patron Yemeri. I'm from Africa, refugee here. I live here in Massachusetts, Boston, and I'm from Tanzania and Congo. My father's from Congo, my mother is from Tanzania, and I'm also a refugee here. I came here 15 years ago, and right now I work at Lowell Public School, where I work as a bilingual family liaison, helping my sisters and brothers, refugees who come in the country and they have a lack of language. So, and also we have a training center here in Lowell to help and equip those young talents, young brothers coming from Africa, and they feel so shy to be integrated in the society. So with music, it gives us that opportunity. And I salute everyone, and I've heard some good testimony. So I'm very happy for my friend and my brother, Sebastian, who came to us and who is really encouraging us, and he's such a blessing to us. Thank you so much.
Thanks, you're the blessing to me, Patron. And Patron, I found that it was really appropriate to invite him to speak, considering his role within the education space now, being a kind of really relevant to the mission of RISE. So Patron, thanks for all your support, and I'm really excited to continue working with you in the future. All right, I'll pass it on now. Thanks,
This
everyone.
is Mike real quick. I just want to say, Patron, thanks so much for your time and for your gift, the gift of music. Sebastian, thank you, my friend. Blessings to you both.
Thank you, Mike.
Awesome. That performance was amazing. And I'd like to once again thank Patron and Sebastian and all of the members of the International Orchestra of Refugees for joining us today. It's truly inspiring to see you all get so much joy from doing what you love. And I think I speak for everyone when I say that this performance tonight brought us all immense joy. We appreciate you sharing your talent with us today.
So this is the end of our program. We want to thank everyone for joining us tonight and participating in this gala. This gala is something our CASA 296 class has been working all semester towards. It's something we are very passionate about. We are proud to have come together to make this such a successful event.
I would also be speaking with Mona. We'd first like to thank Father James Martin and all the refugees who volunteered to speak here today. We'd also like to thank our Jesuit friends who led the examen for us, as well as the International Orchestra of Refugees, Sebastian Ajignoya, and Patron Umeri for leading them today. Your efforts and time spent on this event did not go unnoticed, and we are incredibly grateful for your support.
We also want to thank Anne Strandu and RISE student worker Chantal Azouzi for speaking to us earlier in the semester and inspiring us to create this important event. Your passion and your dedication for helping others has aroused us all in the Ignatian spirit to go forth and set the world on fire.
Finally, we all want to thank you for joining us today. This event would not have been made possible without everyone who spread the word, who registered, who donated, and who attended. We want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for coming out and supporting us today. Thank you and have a great night.